name's Jackie, and I'm here at the New Jersey stop of Van Zorpter, here with After the Burial. We're getting there, guys. It's after, I was going to say it's after,
the burial?
Shit, it's
Yeah,
after,
it is after the
it's after 7 is what I was looking at. It's been a long day. What keeps you guys going day after day, which, on what sometimes feels like, and I joke with my friends about it being rock and roll Groundhog Day?
Yeah, actually, I like that. That's actually a really good. I always tell people you have to be comfortable with being uncomfortable, and I think with me, it's been kind of brutal this tour, but we've actually been trying to work out a lot, which we don't normally do. Yeah, it really does, we'll because there's so much downtime. It's like, man, what are we gonna do? And it's like the other day I just went and walked up and down this road. Like, I was so bored. Luckily, my fiance called me, and I got to talk to her for a bit. But like late at night, bus calls 2:30 in the morning. I'm just like, yo, you want to go swing the kettlebell? It's like,
that definitely helps. And then you wake up and you feel a little sore, but then you're like, all right, like I can do this. You know what I mean? I don't know. I just naturally, I'm always, I can wake up and then play 10 minutes later. I don't really have I don't feel like it's debilitating being on a tour like this. You know what I mean? I'm here.
It doesn't faze you. You're like, I'm good.
Yeah, I
he's
enjoy
also
it.
10 years younger than me.
Yeah, that is
so
true,
that
You just threw the age card out there.
Yeah.
I mean, all right, fair enough.
Again, ladies, fellas.
Speaking of age, though, you guys have been together for about 13 years. What do you attribute to your life?
For like 4 years.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I'm sorry.
What do you attribute to your band's longevity?
I think just having this common goal. I think with I joined the band in 2008, so I'm not an actual original member, but I did join right after they got signed, and I've been with the band for 11 years now, and
success.
Yeah, I've been through the thick and the thin, so I think we just have this common goal that we want to. We just want to see each other through, and I think we've gone through so much, so many ups and downs, and when downs, really, we lost a guitar player, and and we're family now, so it's we have each other's back, and I think that kind of, it's we don't want to give up on each other, and I think I think we're such perfectionists when it comes to writing music and performing music that we also don't want to be the one that lets the other one down. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can't really say too much about it. I just joined
the new guy.
I'm the new guy. I didn't even join 2 years ago. I got hooked up with them 2 years ago. I just joined about a year ago. But I could speak as an outsider. The music is amazing. You know what I mean? I've always thought that as a kid, growing up and listening to them. So, I feel like, it's, nowadays we've been kind of seeing, I could say we now, it's kind of cool, but we've been seeing a lot of success lately, and it's kind of, it's nice. It's it's really cool to experience that with each other. And the fact that we have that and we're all experiencing it together, it kind of makes us a little more yeah, let's do this. You know what I mean? So it's pretty cool.
Speaking of music writing, what are the plans to follow up last year's Dig Deep?
Oh, that's that thought keeps coming across, and I was just I don't want to do that, because I feel like Dig Deep's a really great album, and but obviously we're not going to give up, but I think we're just stick to what we did last time. I think with this if we're going to write another record, I think it's just write what we like, and that's what we did on Dig Deep. It wasn't let's try to do this, or let's try to do this, or I'm going to try this during it, or that. We threw all that out the window and just said, let's just play what we want to play. If people like it, then they're going to like it, and if they don't, it's going to happen regardless. So, yeah.
I wasn't part of the writing process, but I can just tell that after all this whole album cycle has been amazing. At least what I think so. But I feel like with the chemistry that we have as a band now, right? I feel like nowadays it's really great. You know what I mean? So I feel like maybe the next album is going to be a little better just because of that little, that has behind it. You know what I mean? We're all great friends. We all get along really well. There's amazing chemistry on and off stage. And who's to say that the next album is going to kind of show that? You know what I mean? I have a good feeling about the next album.
I actually already have a name for the next album. I'm keeping it. It's in my pocket. I'm not going to bring it out till a long time.
I don't even know that. Oh my God.
I think I have a name that will fit well with the bands.
You're going to give them the exclusive and not me.
No, I'm not. It's
I just bring out the best in people. What can I say?
Yeah. You're a good interviewer. Thank you.
So as far as the album cycle goes, do you feel a certain pressure that it's like, all right, it's been 8 months, it's been 10 months, it's time to write again? Or do you write when you feel you have the inspiration?
I think, that's a good question. I think when, we've been a band for so long, we've kind of like, you learn by your mistakes. And I think, right now we're at the end of the cycle. Like, we're at the very end of it. It came out, last year or whatever. And we do this tour, and this is our last U.S. tour, and then we're Japan and Europe after that, and then we're done for about 7 months. And, after that, that's the writing process, and that's start all over again. And I think we'll release it, I think we'll try to stick to the game plan that we did with Dig Deep,
So you mentioned you're going to Europe and Japan. How do fans differ in either their reaction to or their involvement in the music when you play?
Japan, we're going to find out because it's our first time there. I've wanted to visit 2 places in my life, in Japan and Australia. I got to go to Australia, so Japan's going to be my first, so I'm super excited for that. Europe, people are great. We have a lot of friends over there, so it's cool. We haven't been there in a while, so our friends are like, oh man, you're coming back, can't wait to see you, so that'll be neat. And it'll be kind of, cool to check out how Dig Deep has resonated over there, if it has or not, because it obviously in the States, it's been doing really well for us, and so we'll see if it translates over there.
Well, stay tuned for much more from After the Burial. This is Jackie. Thanks to Chorus FM and One Avenue.